everybody, it's time for another vlog. I'm going to be trying to make this a weekly thing so that while I'm not putting up reviews which take longer and obviously are kind of a bit more infrequent than I'd like, this will at least be some sort of regularity, some sort of content you'll be able to watch. Oh god, I used the word content. What am I? Some sort of video stuff that you'll be able to watch on a more frequent basis. Hopefully it'll just be, just something to keep up with, and something hopefully will be at least vaguely enjoyable by some people somewhere. Anyway, cracking on with this week's what I've been up to and what has been going on, and I'm going to cover a bit of time this one. A week ago today it was my birthday, which means I'm now slowly moving into my 30s. So I'll show you what I got as presents. First off, this arrived after my birthday, but my wife orders it as soon as she possibly could. At Gen Con, Soda Pop Miniatures did a little promo item. It's a promo hero character. This is Nyan Nyan, and I've been looking forward to this one actually. Having a look at the stats card, she seems pretty powerful. I'd say if you put her in a team with the Rogue and the Paladin and one other, you'd be looking at possibly a bit of a not broken, but extremely overpowered combo. The thing that Nyan Nyan has, well, before I start, I suppose I better explain what this is. It's just a single hero miniature and a couple of cards. You get a treasure card and then a hero card. Very nice miniature, same plastic as the Von Drack stuff. If you want to know more, have a look at this article that I wrote. But yeah, she's got some really good abilities. She's very thematic, got the ability to pounce and like jump a distance of about 5 squares. She's definitely in the sort of rogue category. Lots of hit and run, not too great on defense, much more on the sort of, dealing one decent strike. She has got some unusual stuff. There's a compel ability which allows her to shift people out of formation. Really, really liking the look of her. But she has an ability called 9 Lives. This one's a bit daft. Basically, when she dies, you can roll a red die, and if she gets any stars, she heals those and comes back to life. So, with a red die, she's got, I think, 2/3 chance, possibly, of coming back to life, which seems a bit much. And she's also got a 1 in 6 chance of scoring 3 health. So she might actually be killed and then come back alive healthier than she was when you killed her, which I don't like that. That just seems really daft to me. Maybe if she'd had a blue die and it was a 50-50 of her coming back to life with a maximum of 2 stars, 2 points of health, then that'd be okay. But a red die just seems a little bit too much. I'm starting to worry about the power creep of this game a tiny bit. I think it's okay as long as you manage the party, as long as you don't put too many great things in at once. Like I say, the Paladin's pretty strong, and the Rogue as well. So yeah, I'm going to wait and see how she plays, but I have the distinct impression she's going to be a very hard to kill character. That said, with the new Von Drack expansion, which I've written about here, you have the Spectre of Death, who's able to like strip 3 wounds off a hero without even attacking them, so who knows, maybe it'll balance out. So that's my first present, and I love it. Really, really love little promo things like that. So much fun. Second was Kingdom Builder, and it's heavier than it should be because I then went straight out and bought the Nomads expansion from my local shop, Spirit Games. They'd run out of the second expansion, but I'm probably going to buy that as well. Kingdom Builder, right, I am going to do a review of this one because there's not that much to it to review, to be honest. It's pretty simple. It's the perfect game for opening or closing a night. It's a little quick kind of 45-minute session game where it's not like it's empty. Some people say it's devoid of decisions. I think that's total nonsense. But it's a simple, quick, easy, lightweight, relaxed kind of get a beer and sit down and just get your brain warmed up game. I love it for that. Really nicely produced. Really nice sturdy cardboard, and my wife I thought would hate it because Sarah hates little wooden blocks, little coloured cubes, and in this you've basically got little houses that are just little wooden coloured blocks. But I pretty much strong-armed her into playing it, and she's really good at it. She really likes it, she's dead good at it. It's kind of the game that's up her alley. It's within her level of tolerance for a Euro, so that was okay. So those are my presents, which were great, and thank you, and oh yeah, more games, always more games. I did get some other things as well, but those are the relevant stuff. I'm umming and ahhing a bit about whether I should say about my recent negative customer service experience. Suffice it to say, this is one with Catalyst Games about a copy of Leviathans which had some broken pieces, and it's been going on since April. I'll not go into the details just yet because it's still in progress and I'm hoping to get it resolved, but at the moment I'm not too impressed, put it that way. Maybe I'll explain all when it all comes out in the wash, but just for now I'm going to keep a lid on that. Still, that was a bit disappointing and continues to be disappointing. Games I have played, let's see, recently I seem to have played a lot of new games, and a lot of new games that I just don't like, or just don't get on with, I guess. I played City of Remnants and I really wanted to like it, and it just totally fell flat. Utterly fell flat for me. I'd review it, I don't have a copy, and I need to play it a few more times. I played Eclipse, and Eclipse looked dead great, and that just kind of fell flat for me. And Pret-a-Porter, which totally fell flat for me. I'm having real trouble finding new games I really enjoy. I think I just need to play them all again. You know, none of them, I didn't hate any of them, none of them were games where I was like, oh god, that was a waste of time and I never want to see it again. It's more that I had bad games, and you can't judge a game if you've played badly, I don't think. If you can give it a couple more throws and try and get a decent game in, where you're not playing badly, where you're not making poor decisions, when you understand the system, you're then in a position to judge. Which kind of segues nicely into why my reviews are so few and far between. Well, there's several reasons. Firstly, they take a while to do and put together, and although I'm only part-time working right now, I am job hunting. There's a lot of crap going off, I've got a lot of appointments to go to as well, and I've got to kind of try and keep the house running. You know, my wife goes out and does a full-time job. We're expecting a kid soon. There's a lot of pressure. Things are going a bit mad. And, you know, I would like to get more stuff done, but the setup here is literally me and an iPhone. You know, it's not amazing. I'm very restricted as to what I can do. I've got, in effect, one camera and a me, and that's kind of it. You know, I can't record anything particularly long. I can't do multi-camera. I can't do half the stuff I want to. So I'm stuck with reviews for now and vlogs like this. I am trying to get more going, but the other reason that I have trouble is that, you know, the games I review, I have to fork out the money for. I have to buy games to review them. You know, I haven't got anybody sending me stuff. Everything you see reviewed is stuff from my collection, for good or ill. I guess I could borrow some stuff maybe at some point, but, you know, and I can only review stuff that I've played a lot and played recently. Some of the games on the shelf don't get played enough because I just don't have the opportunity. I'm hoping to put together a good Civ game soon, and we're trying to play another game of Chaos in the Old World with the Horned Rat expansion and the new cards, so I can then do a bit of a redo of my Chaos video with the expansion in, and kind of revisit what I think is one of my better videos because I love the game so much. But there's a lot on the shelf that it doesn't get played enough. It's hard to review stuff when it's not fresh in your mind and when you've not had a good number of plays, because otherwise your review is going to be really ill-informed. You're going to be saying things that just aren't true, or you'll miss things that come out after repeated play. So, yeah, it's not easy to get good reviews out. I could review stuff really badly and do loads of them, but I don't want to do that. So, you know, thanks for your patience for bearing with me. I get the reviews out when I can, and immediately after recording this, I intend to record some video for maybe 1 or 2 new reviews, and just try and get the ball rolling, because then all I have to do is the pickup shots and I'm done. What else have I been doing recently? Oh, that's right. Well, there's Monday night at the New Zealand Arms in Derby. I'm now running a regular games night every single Monday, which is really cool. On the 19th, we've got our monthly third Thursday of the month at the Furnace in Derby, D6 plus beer, which is our event that is going strong. Hoping to make it to Spirit Games again for next Wednesday. Oh god, and then Spirit Games have got their second Beer and Pretzels event of the year coming up. I'll put details on at the end. There's Raiders of the Games Cupboard over in Burton as well, and that's coming up I think on the 28th, and I might be able to make that one. There's so many games days, it's wonderful, and I actually get to play stuff, and it's I'm doing it while I can. Soon we're going to have a child. Me and my wife are not going to have quite so much time for this sort of thing. It's not like our hobby's going to evaporate, but you know what I mean. So yeah, things generally are good, and games-wise, I just can't afford stuff, but I'm trying to play more of what I've got. I'm going to plug a few things right now, because I can. Firstly, the website of Doom, which is where I put up my articles as Cardcore Gamer. Obviously there's my Twitter feed, which is @CardcoreGamer. I don't say a lot on there because nobody says much to me, so I need to try and get a bit more gabbing going on. I'd also like to plug a few of my friendly local shops. There's Spirit Games in Burton-on-Trent, Shire Games in Handley near Stoke, and online shops there's Grim Tree Games. So please, I'll put the links at the end, please check those out. They've all been very good to me, and for now that is all I'm going to say. So look to my channel in the near future for more videos. I'm going to try and work out a way of making things better. Maybe borrow some camera equipment, maybe just find a way of shooting around using one camera. Anyway, for now, take care, and may the dice gods bestow their interesting form of wisdom and fairness upon you. Bye for now.